Hello, thanks for joining a channel review. My name is Nikita. Today in this video, I will take a look at a channel. We'll talk about your content, your thumbnails, titles, YouTube SEO descriptions. We'll review your YouTube channel in general. And in the end, you'll get a personalized action plan, steps that you can take, well, basically right after watching this review in order to improve your channel, start getting more views and more subscribers. All right, now, let's go here. So, one second. Need to fix this. Oh, okay. Here's a nice, good-looking frame. Before we start, a little bit about me, and then only about you. All right. So, I'm a YouTuber myself. My YouTube channel is called Sheremetyev. I'm from Ukraine. I've been making videos on YouTube since 2014, and so far I got more than 940,000 subscribers, more than 86 million views. Overall, filmed more than 250 videos. Most popular videos got 5.7 million views, 2.3 million views, and 2.1 million views. Also, was a host on other YouTube channels. Let me just find it. Such as this one, Memba. If we go down, you can see by the thumbnails that some of my videos are here. And also was a host on a YouTube channel that is called Podrushki, this YouTube channel. If we go to the most popular videos on this channel, you can see that the most popular videos on this channel are mine as well. Was advertised in different brands on my channel, was invited to some YouTube festivals as a guest. So I hope my experience and my advice will be useful to you. Okay, now, enough about me. Let's talk about your YouTube channel, shall we? You sent me here. So what we're going to do today, you ordered basic review and deep content review. So we'll review your content, thumbnails, titles, SEO, answer the questions. Well, you didn't really ask me any questions. And also action plan, and we'll review your content deeply, of course. Okay. So let's go. Let's get started. I want to start this review. Yeah, one thing. While reviewing your channel, I'll be taking notes. I'll just be taking them on the second monitor, so you'll not see that, but it's basically will be an action plan, everything we discussed and what you need to do. All right, now, let's go. I want to start our conversation today with thumbnails and titles. Okay, because I think that this is one of the most important things that needs to be fixed here. So let's talk about that. Okay. So here it is. Let me just go to another view like that. Okay, good. All right. Here it is. Okay, I'll be reviewing your thumbnails and titles using my tablet. So I'll be just drawing some things here. And, well, you'll see it on your screen. All right. So, first of all, a little bit of theory, right, before we start. When we're creating thumbnails and titles, our goal here is to make people click, right? Because if we take a look at just understanding YouTube in general, we have two things. You have to make people click, and you have to make people watch, right? So, but before they watch, they have to click. And how to make people click, people call this packaging. So basically how you package the video to make it more clickable, all right? And for that, we have thumbnails and titles. There are three important things, three important goals that your thumbnail has. It's called 3C rule. Catch the eye in the feed, convey the idea of topic of the video, and create curiosity gap to click or read the title. All right. So with this being said, okay, with basic information that you need to know now, you know, let's dive right in. So first of all, we need to take a look at elements that we have on a thumbnail. And what is the first thing that catches our attention here? It's actually this logo, because this is very, very large and very, very bright. And right, so blue color also catches attention here. This is the most saturated color here in all of this. However, the problem with this branding is that this doesn't really help us to catch viewers' attention. Doesn't really help us to convey the goal of the video. It doesn't really help us to create a curiosity gap, right? So there is no actually reason to have this logo that large. If you want to have a logo, that's totally fine, but your logo has to be way, way, way smaller. I don't actually even think that I have here some examples with logos, by the way. But if, well, here, like if you want to have a logo should be something like that. It should be somewhere like smaller and on the side, so it will not be actually catching that much attention. All right, so the first thing that I want to write in the channel audit is that logo should be smaller and closer to the side. All right, that's the first thing. And we can say the same thing, of course, for all of the thumbnails. It really needs to be more like this. Okay, so not distracting from what's important. All right, so all right, the next thing, Rostov 200 volt. Okay, another thing that we see here is that text on a thumbnail is the same with the text in the title. Scrap metal. Well, so very, very big part of a title is the same as the title, is the same as text on a thumbnail. This is not good. Look, thumbnail and title work together. When people open youtube.com and see your video, they see thumbnail and title at the same time. That's why, like, your text in a thumbnail has to give a little bit of context. Text in the title has to explain what the video is about. And if you go to the most popular YouTubers, well, you will see actually that, like here, for instance, proven methods. Never feel anxiety again when giving a speech. 5 easy methods. See? So basically, their strategy, their approach is that text on a thumbnail and text in the title is different. Text on a thumbnail catch the viewer's attention, creates curiosity to go and read the title. Okay? Where here we have that you're trying to explain what your video is about on a thumbnail, which is not good. So I think here some of the things that I would think about is that yeah, so I would definitely use something, another text, another one. All right, so text in a thumbnail. So text on a thumbnail. Whoops. Then the text in the title. All right, next. Have fewer words. Overall, the good rule of thumb, well, there is no like specific rule how many words you can have, but overall, try to have it less than 6. As you can see here, again, this is the most popular YouTubers in English-speaking communities, and as you can see here, they're not really using lots of words because, again, on a thumbnail, you're trying to catch viewers' attention. See, precision, read these, stop wasting money. This is why you don't read. Forget about going viral. You're not ready for this. Not a lot of text. They're not really trying to explain what the video is about, okay, on a thumbnail also. So have less than 6. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would basically, if you want to have Rostov clean scrap metal, Rostov 2000 watts, clean scrap metal, fiber laser. Yeah, so I would just use something completely different. Here. Do not have a lot of words. Do not have a lot of text on a thumbnail. All right, that's another thing. Now, this main character, right? So this is good. Another very important thing, that text here, this text, shouldn't really cover the main character. Main character is something that catches attention, okay? Remember, we have catch, convey, make people curious. So something that catches attention, it's called the main character, basically. And as you can see here, so the main character is the star of your thumbnail. So it can be a face or an object. And the rules for the main character is that it's large, easy to see, well-lightened, high-quality picture, not covered by other elements. As you can see here, like if the face is what catches attention, face is never covered by something. If the sandwich is the most important, sandwich is not covered by anything. Okay, so what is your main character here is those metal plates, right? And they're covered by this text. So, and they're also covered by logo. And that's why this is the most important thing. And it's not really that catchy because it's really behind the text and behind the logo. So the main character should not be covered by anything. All right. Rostov clean scrap metal by 2000 volt fiber laser for money saving. At new demo center. Okay, that's actually very pretty complicated title. Look, if it's for money saving, I would maybe put it at the beginning, because this is like, or maybe actually, if it's for money saving, I would put this in the title, because like save money or something like that. Again, hard for me, of course, to 100% to tell what to write here so it will make 100% sense. But like, if it's for money saving, I will write text like, this will save you money. This will save you money. Yeah, 5 words. This will save you money. Here, those just plates. That's it, right? And they're like, what? People like, it will make people curious, right? This text will provide a little bit of context what the video is about. It will make people curious to go and read the title. And then it's like, raw, soft, cleave, scrap metal, yeah, so here, money saving, that's a good thing. So this is logical part. This is intrigue. This is logical. All right. Let's move forward. Let's go to another one. Let's go here. Let's take a look at this one. Again, AM here. Now, inspiring youth in machinery industry. Okay, inspiring youth for machinery and industry. This is the same text here. I also, by the way, here think I would just use white text with black shadow here. Basically like that. Just white text with black shadow. I don't really think that there is a reason to use black text with white stroke. Overall, I like the font. Font is easy to read. Everything is contrast here. Like, I think that this is overall okay, but can be a little bit better, in my opinion. I would just write it this way. All right. So here we have the main character. What is the main character here? It's the girl. There is another thing very important. When we are creating thumbnails, we need to look at 3 things: content, composition, and contrast. Here's the content, basically what your thumbnails consist of. Composition is how you place elements on a thumbnail, and the contrast. Contrast is basically, as you can see here, everything is very contrast. Everything is very, very easy to see, right? And here, right, so as you can see here, on every good thumbnail, every element is very easy to spot. The problem here that this girl is not really easy to spot, because her face is not really well lightened, and she's not very contrast with the background, because they're all dark colors. So here it makes sense. First of all, the face has to be well lightened, so we will see her face better, right? Face needs to be larger because that's the main character. Number 2. Number 3, the background needs to be brighter. Maybe we can use Photoshop to make the background brighter. Number 3, we have on a thumbnail, I see that we have a lot of things that are not really relevant to the video. Everything on a thumbnail has to make people click. If something doesn't make people click, then do not have it on a thumbnail. So for instance, we have this girl on a thumbnail. Again, this girl is somewhere in the background, and this girl doesn't really help us to achieve any of those 3C goals. She doesn't catch attention, she doesn't provide context what the video is about, and she doesn't create curiosity gap. If so, but this is another thing that can distract from what's important. So that's why I would get rid of it. I would just make this girl larger and put it here, so basically like that. So she'll be larger, and we will not have this element. Those people also questionable. I would just take a very good picture where it's just her. Maybe I would have a picture where it's her on this side, this machines are on the other side, and maybe here's some text. Let me just get rid of everything here. So look, basically I would make it this way. This girl, larger a little bit her face because that catches attention. Move here, so basically it will be like that. Right, that's the first character. The second thing is that those machines I would position here as the background, right? Well, of course you cannot really reposition machines, but you can take a photo in a way that machines will be here. And the text that you decide to use will be here. So basically, in terms of rule of thirds are, this is the thirds how you position your how you position your elements. As you can see here on every good thumbnail, there is rule of thirds that are using it. See, this way or this way. So everything composition, it looks well. So on the composition level, basically, if we're talking about rule of thirds, we will have on this third, we will have that girl, and on this third, we will have the machines and text. And here you will have a girl, And here you will have a timestamp, because a timestamp is also, as you can see here, timestamps also part of a thumbnail, because people see timestamps when they're looking at your video. So that's why what I would do here. So do not have other unimportant, like unimportant elements on a thumbnail. Main character should be large, visible, catch the attention. Yeah, that's for sure. Inspire youth for machinery and industry for revolution with customized t-shirt printed. I like here that we have, you know, like we see the, let me just clear everything here. We see here t-shirts. And that's why here we have t-shirt second part of a title. Inspire youth for machinery and industry for revolution. I think titles are not really that clear. Like, well, okay, let's go back to titles a little bit later, but I think that titles are too complicated. They need to be very, very simple and easy to understand. Just like here, like never feel anxiety again when giving a speech. I just read it and I understand it right away. Sublimation printing competition. Win 10,000 currency. Enter early for more votes. Close end of April. Again, also the same thing, right? So let's take a look at this guy. Who is the main character here? So I would position this person and this guy on this side. Make him larger. Get rid of this. This text I would position on also here. The background here is good. I like it. Yeah. Let's take a look at this one. Change IP address to connect to print XP system. Change computer IP address to... okay. Again, I would get rid of this. Now the main character is this thing, right? Wait, change IP address to contract... what is the topic? Change computer IP address to connect printer. Well, here is actually titles are a little bit different. I like those titles better, like how to find network printer IP address, or how to change computer IP address to connect printer. The problem here, like, I'm not really sure. Let's try this one. I will search for this. Well, I see the problem here that I'm searching for it, and this is only your video here, which means that people are not really searching for that. If so, there is no reason to have it in the title. I'm trying to search for it. Okay. Yeah. Well, if I'm searching for it, see, I see your video here, which means that there's not a lot of people actually searching for it. If so, then there's no reason to have it in the title. See, like, this is a very, very large part of a title. And the problem here, however, is that people are not really searching for it because there's only your video here. So I would not even include it. I would not even include it in the title. I will just, like, what's your videos about? Who's the target audience of your video? Maybe the title would be better, like how to change computer IP address to connect to printers. Like with XP system, again, if it's very important, if those things are not really important to tell in the title, then don't tell. Yeah, this thing needs to be larger because that's the main character. Basically needs to be like that. And here the text. All right. And let's take a look at the last one and let's move forward. 3D print hanging block for picture frame. First of all, what I want to say that this is the main character. Large, visible, easy to see. Just covered by this thing. Again, we need to change it, but overall, this is the main character. This is great. Again, text covers a little bit the main character, which is not really good, right? So I would definitely position this text a little bit lower, like here. So basically we would see this as a whole picture and then some nice looking text here. The background here is great. The background doesn't distract from what's important. Yeah. 3D printing hanging lock for picture frame. Design concept mass print on 3K printers. Okay, well, we'll talk about titles a little bit later, okay? And the reason for that, I think that this is a bit... titles are... I think we just need to create different ideas for the video. So titles will be better, okay? But we will talk about this a little bit in the future, okay? So let's start with... we finished with thumbnails now, okay? But we will get back to titles a little bit later. So overall, our titles are catchy. Okay, so I'll be here giving you basically everything that is related to your channel. I'll be just giving my thoughts about if it's good, if it can be improved, or if it's like, if this element on your channel is good, or it's okay, but it can be better, or there is something that is really need to critically fix because this actually is what's missing in order to help you to grow your channel, right? So let's start with thumbnails. Are thumbnails catchy? Look, so those thumbnails, they're not. Okay, if we take a look at the most popular, those actually are catchy. What's interesting, because here we have the main character catches attention, right? So but overall, if we take a look at the latest, most of them are not. So that's why the first thing is that critical fix. That's critical fix for sure. Content in the thumbnail. You have content in the thumbnail that we're talking about, right? So overall, like, it's clear what the video is about. The problem here that we really need to take a look at it and to understand. Clarity, definitely critical fix needed. Composition can be improved. Curiosity. I think like some of them, I think it's okay. I think, well, overall, like, it can be improved, but yeah, branding element can be a critical fix needed here. And contrast and the thumbnails also can be improved. Okay, so this is about the thumbnails. Now, let's move forward. Let's go to your video. Okay, to the titles we'll get back a little bit later. First of all, what I want to talk about, by the way, before even we jump into the videos, I checked your channel and there is one more very, very, very crucial thing that needs to be talked about, and this is content strategy. Look, YouTube works in a way that you need to understand who your target audience of your channel is, and you need to make videos for those people. The problem that I see on your channel is that your channel is not really clear who your channel is for. You make videos for lots and lots and lots of different people, lots of different audiences. Because if we take a look at the most popular channels, is that they have a very, very clear niche. Like, this guy talks about business, this guy talks about productivity, this guy talks about this, and this guy talks about that. What I see here, like, right, so basically every channel has a specific target audience. So for instance, if I take a look even at people that I subscribed, all right, I don't know, who do we have here? Like this person. This person talks about self-improvement. Every single thing, it's something related to self-improvement, like how to get bulk, how to get girls, and stuff like that. If we go to Alex Hermosi, for instance, this is another very popular YouTuber. He talks about business. Again, everything is about business. Like building a $3 million business, steal this marketing strategy, sales, marketing, hiring, leadership, all of that stuff that helps entrepreneurs to build a business. Here I see, if we take a look at your topics for the videos, they're all for different target audiences. Well, for instance, let's take a look at the latest. Change computer IP address to connect to printers. Okay, so this is for people who want to connect printers, right? Then here we have, this is rust off clean scrap metal by 200 volt fiber. Right, so this is like some laser stuff. This is this. Now here, okay, it's printing competition. Machinery industry. This is laser welding to make a pyramid. So this is how YouTube awards are made. Look, so how YouTube awards are made. Who is the target audience of this video? Well, okay, people who are just curious about that. Well, okay, so look, just imagine that this video goes viral tomorrow. You will get a lot of people who are interested in stuff like this. Okay? All right. But the problem is then those people will never be interested about how to change computer IP address. You need to think about your channel strategically. You need to think about, you basically just need to build a YouTube strategy completely from scratch, really. Basically, there are a couple of things that you need to, there are a couple of questions that you need to ask yourself. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to define the target audience of your channel. So who is this target audience? If I just make, so basically their demographics, topics they're interested in, their goals, dreams, values, like all of this information, really. Then after that, I would highly recommend for you to go and create a competitor analysis. Basically find people who create content for the same audience and try to find what content they create, what works for them. Okay? So this is, if you want to conduct a competitor analysis, this is the information that you'll need. Picture, okay? And you just create a table like this. And then after the table is done, you created like, you know, a YouTube, well, this is actually how we do that here. We just create a competitor analysis, basically links to, well, channels, their growth dynamics, and all of this information. And this will give you a very, very clear picture, clear understanding what type of competitors you have, what do they do, and what works for them, right? And then after that, you just need to come up with ideas for videos. Because one of the things that I think here is that the content here is very, 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 very niched. I think it just needs to, like for instance here, color, linearization, and create ICC profile. You need to understand who your target audience is and what content they're watching and what content they're searching on YouTube. Because again, as we checked this information, no one actually made a video in their life about this topic. It means very, very big chance that just not a lot of people actually need this information or searching for this information. Maybe they're just searching for how to change computer IP address to connect to printers, right? But they're not really searching for this specific number or print XP system. Let's take a look at print XP system, print. Also, see, I'm searching with print XP system. There's no information about this. Okay. So yeah, I think that this is also needs to be improved. So if we take a look at the niche, it's like pretty, again, niche definitely can be improved. Topics, crucial fix needed. Topics are very, very niched. And I think that your target audience isn't even aware of those things, what to do. They're probably searching for something, you know, broader. Format of content, I think it's okay. I checked those videos, okay? I think that the problem is not really in the videos. Now, you're actually pretty consistent, which is good. And fake subs and views. Look, one of the things that I want to ask, here I found some videos, for instance, this one. This video got 10K views and 200.4 thousand likes. However, it's 0 comments. One of the questions that I want to ask you is that if you ever used, like on this video, some sort of a promotion, maybe like organic promotion in Fiverr, because it looks like, look, it's impossible that the video with 10K views will get 2.5 thousand likes. Really, this is very, very, very unnatural correlation. Usually every 10 view is a like. Like if you have 10K views, you would get something like, even like 1,000 likes actually will be very, I would say like 500 likes is actually something that will look like organically. Well, okay, 1,000 also can be, but 2.4, especially if there's no actually lots of active audience on the channel, very unnatural. I think that this is fake bots. And if so, this actually harms your YouTube channel, okay? Because bots do not really watch your videos. They just go and hit the like. For YouTube, that's a sign that the video is not interesting. So this is highly recommended for you not to do that, okay? Now, lead generation, we don't need that. Yeah, so this was about content strategy. So let's write those things down, all right, very quickly. And let's move forward to your videos. So content strategy. And look, because of this, because ideas for the videos are like this way, it's hard for you to come up with titles that are very easy to read. Okay, but we'll dive into titles a little bit later. So, content strategy. First of all, understand who your target audience is. Do not use fake subs views. Topics need to be broader for the broader audience. Yeah, that's for sure. Now let's jump right into the videos now, right? We don't need this information. Don't need this anymore. All right, so let's go. Let's get started. I'll be watching our videos. I'll be giving you constructive criticism. So basically, we will be talking about what's good, what's not. And if something not good, again, I'll be explaining why it's not good and how to fix it. Okay, so only constructive criticism here. Let's go. Let's get started. Let me just turn everything off here. Okay.
Well, guys, I'm pretty sure
I would start the video just with this. Understand that in the beginning, the very important part of the video is the hook. You need to, so basically how it works. People go to youtube.com, they see lots of videos here, and then they just click on something, and then they're deciding if they want to watch it or not. In the beginning of the video, your goal is to sell the view, sell the idea that the video is worth watching. First of all, I thought that this, well, okay, I think that this part specifically is okay. Like here, like this is okay, right? Because it's kind of like related to the video. Here it's more branding element. One question that I have is this: do you use the same 25 seconds in the beginning of each video? If so, then this is definitely needs to be fixed. Let's go. Okay, here is different. Okay.
So what's happening at the demo center at am.c?
All right. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to that video. Here. 3D print hanging block picture frame. Okay. Okay, let's leave it this way. All right. All right. Okay, now let's go. Let's take a look at this part.
Well, guys, I'm pretty sure you've seen another competition is on its way at AM.
Wait.
Well, guys, I'm pretty sure you've seen another competition is on its way at AM.
First of all, here you're saying that you've seen something before. I don't really think that this is a good idea because every video should act independently from each other. The most, right, you're a small YouTube channel. You do not really have a very, very big base of active audience. So a lot of people who will be watching your videos will be like, that's the first video that you're watching. So that's why idea that you're saying, hey, in previous episodes or like something happening, it's just, you know, just every video should be independent from each other. Just say, hey, so we're having this competition and now do. All right. Now let's take a look very quickly at the visual elements of everything. Okay. So let's take a look at the filming part very quickly. So what do we have here at the filming side? Visual quality. I think overall the visual quality is all right. I mean, we have a good looking camera. It's good.
AM.
Okay. So I think that at this stage, this is not the thing that we should be worried about really. So visual quality is all right. Now, lighting. We have one source of light from here. I think overall, again, for this type of video at this level, like it can be better, but I don't want to overcomplicate things for now. This is not really what's like the problem that's stopping you from getting views. Audio quality also is okay here. Background is okay. I think composition of the shot can be a little bit improved. All right, let's just, so here, shot composition definitely can be improved. Let's talk about this. So. Oh, yeah. Okay. So as you can see here, the camera looks down and this person is very, very close to that side. And here we have not a lot of stuff going on. And as you can see here, like the position of the camera is a little bit weird. It's like like this. It's a little bit tilted. It's, first of all, it's looking down, and then it's tilted a little bit. So as you can see here, everything is not really horizontal. It's more this way. So I would just change the position of the camera, right? So make sure, so in terms of the filming, change the position of the camera. Camera should be horizontal. The idea that it's looking a little bit down, it's fine. All right, it's not a big of a deal, really. All right.
.co.za, and that is for sublimation. Now what we're going to
So yeah, in script, every video, let me just write this down. Every video should be independent.
do is go ahead and attach.
One thing that I see right away is that, look, you're talking about, I don't know if it's you or who, I don't know who ordered this channel review, right? But okay, the person is talking in front of a camera. On this side, I see the monitor, and there's something interesting going on here.
That print to a frame.
Look, he is showing something that I have to pay attention to. Hey, this is this thing that is important. But at the same time, on the background, there is some video that is going. It's not good because it's distracting from what's important. Okay, so the monitor should be just either black or it just should be something on the background, just some picture that is not distracting. Something that I have like this. You know, just some picture there, right? Not a big of a deal. So nothing. So in the editing, well, it's a technical thing actually. Nothing should be distracting. Nothing should distract from what is important. Yeah, this is actually about background, so we will definitely move it to be improved. Audio quality is okay, visual quality is fine, and lighting here in this particular video is all right.
Just like this to make a canvas block mount. But we thought
here we have camera movements. That's not good. Okay, just position it on the tripod and that's it. Now, okay, this didn't really, okay, so it's visual quality. Well, it's visual quality basically, right? So also can be improved. Make sure that there's no camera shakes, all right? Where's this video? Here. Let me write it. Make sure that there is no camera shakes in the video. Use tripod. All right.
we're going to hang this up. So we came up with a really cool idea that we're going to design and
the host that is talking in front of a camera, not really confident in front of a camera, we can see that because he's not really that, you know, he's a little bit like timid, I would say. Okay, that's all right. Okay, it will come with practice. Just my observation.
3D print something to allow it to hang up. So let's get to it. So we're here in Tinkercad, and the first thing we need
here, the person has to look at the camera lens. When you're talking to the audience, you're looking at the camera lens. I understand, of course, there will be time that you have to look at the camera, right? So, yeah.
to do is go ahead and select our circle.
Well, you see, like, the problem here that he's talking that, hey, we will select our circle, but I do not see it. So, show instead of tell.
Shape.
No, it has to be this way, in a way that just look, show this, and then he's voiceovering. Hey, we will need to use our circle.
And from here, I'm just going to make sure smooth enough.
This is, it should have been shot like that right from the first start. Because he's talking about, hey, we're doing this. He's looking at the screen, right? And I see what's going on. This is correct way.
The edges by making the sides all the way, and then the segments as well. And then from there, we're not going to bevel the edge. What we want to do is just change the thickness of this to be 4 millimeters thick. So we go ahead and change that to 4 millimeters because I want it nice and thick. It needs to be quite strong. And then what we're going to do is the width of this, I'm going to change to 40 wide. And then the other way around, we're going to change to 30.
Okay, okay. Also, I like the background music, by the way. Not too loud, not too quiet, just perfect. Yeah. Overall, like in editing, BG music is good. If we take a look at the cuts transitions, the video, this video is actually pretty dynamic. I like it, right? So we have lots of cuts. The video is dynamic. So I like it. The video is also pretty dynamic. We have cuts, transitions that we need. That's all right. Yeah, white balance of the video is also good. B-rolls that you're using is okay. Well, we don't really have here a lot of B-roll. Well, we have a B-roll, right? B-roll is when we're filming screen and the guy from his back. So this is good. This is good, actually. About editing, I did not have any questions. Everything is fine.
And there we go. So now that that's done, what we're going to do is we're just going to get another shape, and it's going to be a square.
All
and
right.
from here, we're just going to change the size again. Let's go ahead and change this to 4 mils, and we want this 15 mils wide. From there, we're going to go ahead and just rotate it in the right direction. You can now go ahead to the export tab on the top right and click STL and do as many. So we're going to deselect it. We're going to then this is just going to go ahead and be put right here, and then it will hang.
One thing that I would suggest, maybe it's a better idea not to wear a cap in the during the filming, because as you can see here, his part of his face is not well lightened. And well, the problem here is because he's wearing this baseball cap.
Up the canvas frame. Now, depending on where
I think color correction of this video definitely can be a little bit improved, in my opinion. Let's go. Let's open Photoshop. Let's do some things, just to see it. Maybe we should open DaVinci instead. Let's do it this way. It doesn't really matter, but all right. Okay. One of the things that I see here is that everything is actually pretty gray. See? I think it can be better. We can make everything brighter and everything more contrast and more vibrant.
now, depending on whether
So let's just find some nice, good-looking shot. Okay, like this one. Let me just save it, so we will open it. Let's go here. So this is our shot. How about you will start working? Great. Okay, so this is what we have here. Let's go to color. Now, let's take a look what we can do here in order to improve the visual quality of this shot, right? So first of all, we can make everything more contrast. Number one. Number two, we definitely can make everything more saturated here. It's a little bit green there, so we need to add more magenta. See? For sure. No. Here. So, wait, let's just make it everything a little bit smaller. Now, this one is better. Well, definitely this is better than this before. Look, so this is before, right? See, like everything is actually kind of green, too green and not vibrant, like not contrast. And now here, this is better. This is better. I don't really think that we can do way more without going into just color correction, like very, very deep color correction. But this is just very, very quick fixes. And I think that we can make everything actually a little brighter. Where is the brightness here? This one. That's too bright. Like that. Like, no, that's too much. Something like this. Look, so this is before, this is what we have now, and this is after. So this is better. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend including some color correction into the footage in order to make it better. So, editing, color correction can be improved. White balance also can be improved because it was, we've seen it, it's too green. So we added a little bit more magenta, which is opposite to green on the color wheel. So if we open color wheel, there's a color theory. Well, so color theory is that if you add more color of the opposite side, like if you have everything that is, well, basically on this side, is that we have a lot of green, we can just add more purple and it will be less green. So that's what happened, right? So we saw that the picture is too green, we added a little more magenta, and now everything became better. So definitely color correction can be improved. White balance can be improved, and color correction also. Here's not color correction, here's color grading specifically. So in the editing, white balance. So do not forget about white balance, and also color grade your video so it will look better. All right, let's move forward.
Whether or not you've got a landscape or portrait, you'll need one on either side. Competition right now, because this is going to be a really cool.
Here the background music, by the way, here at this specific part, background music distracts from what he's saying. The background music should be not too loud and not too quiet, and it also should not be that energetic. Understand that the idea of the background music is just to create the vibe for the video we need. Here the background music that we see is that very active, so the person is talking, and at the same time background music distracts from what the person is talking about. Let's
right now, because this is going to be a really cool one. Happy with it. Now basically this is,
yeah, here this part, right? So BG music should not distract from what the person is saying. So background music has to be not too loud, not too quiet, right? But just quieter than the voice, and not that active, not distracting, right? Just somewhere there on the background. All right. Yeah, this is definitely, so here BG music, some parts actually of it were good, right? In the beginning, in the beginning it was good, but here's the problem, needs to be fixed. Okay, so be careful with that. So BG music overall, yeah, can be improved. Again, all of those things are not crucial. Okay, they're not really critical fixes, but those things can be improved overall.
To go ahead and be put right here, and then
it's just, like, there's no one thing that makes video good, but it's a small thing here, small thing there, small thing there, small thing there, and overall it creates a big difference between if this video is interesting to watch or not interesting to watch. So those things that we found here in terms of can be improved, it's definitely some things that can be improved, and overall if we compound them all, the video will be way better.
Then it will hang up the canvas frame.
For 11 years, they've been the leader in CNC and printing machines like CNC Routers, Large Joburg, and Montague Gardens, Cape Town. Or WhatsApp hi to 060 600 6000 for more.
All right, let's watch something else here. Let's watch this one.
Or the explosions of color in your printing designs, it's time to get your act together. Because there is 10,000 Rand up for grabs again. So, get your printers going and dare to dream big. Introducing the Sublimation Printing Competition from am.co.za.
So that's right, guys, you saw it. We're doing another competition here at am.co.za, and this time we're going to be doing sublimation, and it's again for 10,000 Rand. So here are the rules, let's go over them. Okay guys, rule number one is...
I understand that this is not really, well, this video will not really get a lot of views, of course, because not really clear who's the target audience of this video, to be really honest. But overall, I think actually that you can just start with this. Well, I mean, this part is actually very cool, but at the same, like, look, first of all, what I want to say is that in the previous video and in this video, those first 30 seconds are actually pretty interesting. But that's like pretty much against common YouTube practices. And common YouTube practice is the practice that people see the thumbnail and title, click, and you need to catch viewers' attention, like what the video really will be about. And this video is about this, like it's about this competition, right? And then what I see here is that we see this not really relevant to the video, in my opinion. So yeah, I would think about it.
The material to the frame, we're going to go and take your envelope and staple it to the back along with a piece of material.
Yeah, here Cap, I think, again, covers his face not really well lightened because of that. So in delivery, I think it will be better. I think it will be better to not wear baseball cap. Okay. I like that the person using hand gestures here. This is good.
Going to come out from the bottom is going to win the competition. Time to really come up with some really creative designs and enter them as soon as you...
Okay, I understand that this is a competition video. All right, let's take a look at this one.
So what's happening at the demo center at am.co.za? Steel is becoming pretty expensive these days, so it's not a bad idea to source good quality cut-offs from scrap dealers. But what about the rust?
Well, the background music is actually so elegant, and then here we're talking about rust. But all right, interesting combination.
Today in the demo center, we put the rust off through its paces. We've got 8mm, 10mm, 12mm, and 16mm cut-offs. Now watch as the rust off makes easy work of getting the steel ready for cutting.
Okay.
Book your personal appointment.
CNC and printing machines like CNC routers.
This is more like a selling video. Again, look, this video actually was pretty good. I just don't really... Again, I just think that like the content strategy is just wrong. Like it's just a little bit wrong way to make the video to begin with. Like the video is good, but I would just not make a video like this way. Maybe something like how... Okay, so anyway, let's start from the understanding who's the target audience of this video. Target audience of this video are people who need this thing done, right? Basically. And then, well, target audience of this video are not the people who are interested in how to connect, change IP address. See, so they're not really working together. And this video is more like a selling video where you're just advertising stuff. And on YouTube, we have content marketing. So content marketing is a little bit different. Content marketing is, let's go back here to understanding YouTube. When we're talking about content marketing is a marketing technique of creating and distributing relevant and valuable content to attract, acquire, engage a clearly defined and understood target audience with the objective of driving profitable customer action. So basically here, I would make a video something like how to clean scrap metal or something like that in 8 minutes or something like that. Or like 5 seconds. And then here you're talking about that. Like you're just showing this machine how it works. And then in the end, you're selling. But here, this part, like the selling part is very, very long. Like selling part should be something around 20 seconds or maybe even 10. Where here it's like, you're asking to subscribe and then here we have a promotion, and then here we have another minute of what is like, if it's just promoting your right factory, it's not a good, YouTube is not a good place for it. Like, you want to close people just to call you and that's it, or maybe just to go and close so they will go to your website, and then you will be showing all of this on the website, like all of this marketing and selling information. But in YouTube is more like you're informing people about things. But again, this is really about the topic of the video. This part, like if we're talking about sound elements, graphic elements, and MOGRT, let's go. Actually, let's take a look at the MOGRT here. Okay, let's watch other videos. So let's take a look at this one.
So I'm on my way to go and deliver.
I like this. We actually have here a pretty good hook. Like we just start from the beginning of the video, right from what's important. All right.
Some t-shirts, and there is a really interesting story behind it. A Button Life Christian Academy was invited by am.co.za.
This is great, but again, I don't really understand the audience of this video. No, this is a good project, right? But I just doubt that this content will get a lot of views. Simply because we need to understand who's the target audience of our channel and what is the value. Well, of course, we need to understand, first of all, what's the goal of the channel. But if the goal is to get more views, to get more customers, do customers really interested in that? Like, how to understand if people are interested in this topic, actually. There's a very, very good technique. It's called $1 technique. Let me show you. When we're writing a script for the video, when we're coming up for the idea of the video, people just, in order to define if the video is good or not, like if the video is valuable or not, when we're coming up with idea for the video, we just ask the question, would people pay money to watch the video? I call this $1 technique. Here it is. So like if you go to New York Times or something, you will see that people are asking like, hey, pay $1 in a week and you will be able to read it. Well, so basically think the same thing, that like their content is so good that is like, hey, how about you'll pay us for that? And the question is like, ask yourself, again, imagine who's the target audience of your channel, and then ask yourself, hey, will these people pay $1 to watch this video? If no, then there is no reason to post this video here. I understand that this is good for PR, for creating good public image of the company, but this is not really what will get you views, this type of content.
Designs, bring along their t-shirts and get to have a first-hand experience doing the prints, going through the process of using a DTF printer. The kids had so much fun. The kids had so much fun learning every single machine and asking a whole lot of questions. It was such an inviting day that, well, we kind of had too much fun and we ran out of
.za CNC routers.
Yeah, so this is definitely what I want to write in the script. Do not have a very long promo part in the end of the video. Usually what you want to do, if your goal is, of course, to get more views and things like that, right? Let's talk a little bit about lead generation. Basically what you're doing in your video, you're providing good information, right? So it's called jab, right hook method. Jab, right hook methods. Method was popularized by Gary Vee. It stands for jab is like value you provide with your content. And then right hook, you're asking for something. It's like, for instance, the person wants to know something, some question related to your field, and you're giving the answer, consulting people in the video. And then, hey guys, if you want to work with us, right, and you're selling something, but you're selling something very quickly. It's like 20-second pitch and that's it. And you're not really selling, upfront. You're asking people to go to your funnel. That if you have a funnel, for instance, book a call with us or something like that, right? It's like, hey guys, by the way, if you want, I don't know, if you want your t-shirts to be produced, hey, go to the link click on our website and book a call and we will consult, and we'll see if we can work with you or something like that, right? So you're not really closing people to buy stuff, but you're like asking for a call or going to the webinar or something like that. Just a standard promotional video in the end will not provide you results. So yeah, in terms of script, questions that I have, number one, it's the outro can be improved. Value of the video, like if are people going to pay $1 to watch it? Also questionable. So do not have a very important outro. Okay, every video has to have value for the viewer, for the target audience. Credibility is good in the video, by the way. Well, of course, right, by the background, we see that this is a factory. That's crazy, right? So this is good. I believe that those people really know what they're doing when I see it this, again, as a just regular viewer here. But your customers are regular people, right? Not really pros in all of this stuff. So yeah, credibility is good. Again, main content. I think main content can be improved, but it's not like it's bad. It's just, again, a little bit not correct approach. Just think about who your target audience is, okay? Get crystal clear who they are and what questions they might have when they're working. Like, what questions do they ask you? And make videos about those things. And just take a look, do some research how people do that, like what type of titles they create. And do that, and just write it this way. Because here's like DTF white ink controlled by spot color option in ink or RIP software DTF one while printing. Wait, DTF t-shirt printing. Okay, great. Look, DTF t-shirt printing. We have videos here about that. DTF t-shirt printing at home. This changes everything. The screen, see, like, if we take a look here at the most popular videos, see, they are like for masses. How it works, printing DTF transfers, right? So this is actually the video, like how DTF printing works. DTF print, DTG, DTF, what's the difference? Ultimate tells updated DTF with inkjet printing hack, wash test. Here's in my language. It's like new things from DTF and UV DTF printing from China. DTF versus DTG versus DTF versus UV printer. Which printing machine is best? Maybe this is actually the question that your audience is interested in. I would actually search for those type of channels and see what content they create. Ask yourself if your target audience are people who has these questions and to make content about this. Yeah. Start your t-shirt business with this printing method. Protocol, yeah, that's actually also a good idea. Start your t-shirt business with this printing method. Like, see, their titles get views and their videos are for the masses. DTF for beginners and all of that stuff. Here, you're very, very, very hardcore. Like, people will not even be searching for it because they're not even aware of this thing. Like, 4 different types of rotary attachments for label mic fiber. Well, again, maybe, like if your target audience are hardcore people who are really understand what this is and they're searching for this information, then of course make videos about that. But I doubt it. So look, when you're creating videos, think about your audience. And there are 4 groups of people. Okay? So look, here it is. So people who are into, okay, here's actually here. Types of people. There, some want to buy now. Some people are in information gathering mode. Some people are problem aware, and other people are not even problem aware. And I think, like, if we take a look here, how to get DTF for custom share. So target audience here is way higher on this line. First of all, they're beginners, and they are not even problem aware sometimes. Like, it's just, for instance, they're just looking at something and just curious about things, right? So DTF t-shirt printing at home. This changes everything. This changing everything. What is this? People don't know what this is, right? So this is a very good, big group of people, not problem aware. And here you're targeting, well, this actually model doesn't really represent, but you're targeting you're targeting, like, this is this model. Like think about it, that you have a topic. For instance, I'm talking about how negotiations for printing business, okay? And then we have, if we go larger, we can talk about negotiations in general. Then we can talk about B2B in general. Then we can talk about business in general, which has more people, right? And I think that, like, every person has this own pyramid. And I think that they're talking, basically your competitors, or, well, not really your competitors, but those people are talking about, like, DTF for beginners, right? So something like that. And you're talking here about this specific element for a specific audience. Again, so you're for way smaller group of people. So in terms of the delivery, let's watch another video, maybe this one, okay, and then let's summarize it.
In our previous video, we showed you these awards and how we received them, and that video was very exciting, and we didn't have too much time to talk about the awards themselves. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I think these have been made and with what machines. So let's get now, this one is quite interesting because all that you have here is a very thick piece of Perspex, and it's got a very nice back piece where you can see they've used double-sided tape to hold on this piece of silver. So my initial thoughts that this is silver vinyl. Have white ink and a double head, then that's something that you're going to need, especially for the red printed item.
Okay. Now, okay, remembering previous video and this one, I think first impression here is okay. Energy, enthusiasm definitely can be improved. Again, the person is a little bit nervous, a little bit nervous and shy, I think, not really used to be. Or maybe the person definitely can be energetic. If we're talking about making videos on YouTube, you need to give your energy. Eye contact is good. Body language is okay. I like it. The person using hand gestures in the video. Tonality of pauses can be improved, but I think that this is more complicated than that. Like, I would, this is more complicated, okay? Clarity, everything is clear. I understood everything. Like, tonality and pauses, this is a little bit next level. Okay, I think energy and enthusiasm in terms of delivery, this is what can be improved. If I can explain it in the graph, it will be like that. When you're delivering video information in the video, you need to be more energetic than you are in real life. So if this is the graph, and this is your usual level, like how you talk in real life, right? Then when you're making videos, you need to be somewhere here, like larger. Because when I'm just talking at home, like, I'm like, yeah, hello, yeah, what's up, right? But when you're in front of a camera, you're like, hey, hello, thanks for ordering a shell review. My name is Nikita, right? In real life, I don't really talk like that. I'm like, yeah, what's for dinner, you know? So this is a performance. I'm not saying that the person should be not who he is in real life. No, it's like the same, but just more energetic, because you're delivering information, you're giving energy to people. So I think this can be improved. Visual graphics and elements, we don't really have much about that, so that's fine. Sound effects, you don't have any sound effects, that's also okay. MRGRT, you're not really using graphics. You're not really using text in the video, but I think it's okay actually there, you know, so I don't really think that this needs to be decided. Hooks of the video, like I said, they are okay, but like some of them are good, some of them not really like against best practices, I would say. Just people just don't do it this way. Introductions are okay. Not too long, not too short. Jump into the video. This is fine. Yeah, lead generation. This is we talked a little bit about it, but this is for extra packages. Now, titles. So again, if we're talking about titles, look, titles are not really clear. Like, it's hard to understand, like, what is clear and what is not. Titles are not clear because it's, like 3D print hanging block for picture frame design concept mass print on K8 3D printers, right? So this is hard to understand. Like, if we just compare it to this, DTF t-shirt printing at home, this changes everything, right? I read this is like easy to understand. This screen print killer, why DTF is the best way to print t-shirts. Or DTG versus DTF, deep dive in techniques on the shirt, right? How it works, printing DTF transfers. See, I read everything is very, very easy to read and very easy to understand. DTF versus DTG versus UV printer, which printing machine is best? Here is like, change, okay. Sublimation printing competition award, enter early for more votes, close. Rostov clean scrap metal by 2000 Y fiber laser for money saving and you see, not really that clear. So definitely clarity can be improved. Logic also can be improved. Like, it's like titles are logical, but at the same time they're not really okay. I think that's okay. Emotions, they're not really emotional, but at the same time, I think that well, look, if you're creating content for masses, as you can see here, every title here is emotional, like DTF t-shirt printing at home. This changes everything. This is emotional part, right? Or here, like screen print killer, also emotional part. See, every good title has emotion and logic there. Deep dive in techniques on the shirt. Okay, how it works is creates curiosity. Okay, so here your title are not really emotional, but okay, that's okay. Titles are too long. As you can see here, I sometimes cannot see like close E ... 3D ... printer suite ... So I cannot read it. Titles, length of the title should be no longer than 70 characters. Optimal is 60. Here I can read everything very quickly and very easily. Not that long. Well, here they are, but okay, like here. So definitely title length can be improved. You have keywords in the title, which is good. Style. I like the style. Everything is written with a capital letter. Yeah, that's good. So how it's written there, it's good. Harmony with a thumbnail can be improved for sure. Order is okay. And emotions, again, your title is just simply not emotional. That's just another strategy, so that's fine. So let's summarize everything here in terms of the titles. Titles need to be easy to understand. After I read it once, I need to understand it just like that. Okay? Work with a thumbnail. Titles should be no longer than 70 characters. 70 symbols. Yeah. Now let's take a look at your YouTube SEO. Well, first of all, what is the keyword? Okay, you do not actually have YouTube SEOs there. But okay, so let's just do very, very quickly tutorial on YouTube SEO and you will start optimizing your content, all right? So first of all, what you need to do, you need to define what's the main keyword of the video is. Main keyword is basically what your video is about. So for instance here, DTF t-shirt printing, that's the keyword, right? So DTF, it's the keyword. And if we use, well, here, DTF is the keyword, right? And also t-shirt printing is the keyword. Now, what you need to, where do you need to have your keywords? Okay, so SEO one-on-one, just what to do. So YouTube needs to understand what your video is about. You do that by telling YouTube what your video is about using metadata. Metadata is basically, well, tells YouTube what the video is about. It's based on keywords. In this case, is like, for instance, if the video is about chess, I need to have the word chess is the keyword. I need to tell YouTube that my video is about chess. If your video is about DTF, you need to tell YouTube that your video is about DTF. Where do you put your keywords? First of all, in the video file. So in the file of the video that you're about to upload, you have those keywords in the video file. Then also in the content, when you're talking, YouTube transcribes your video and understands what your video is about. Look, if I go here, see transcript. YouTube understands what the video is about. So overall, you need to have your keywords also in this in the script. Another very important thing is in the title. Okay, so look, keywords needs to be in the title, description, and video content. So video content, right? Title. So you need to have your keywords in the title. When I search for DTF t-shirt printing, I have DTF t-shirt printing in the title here. DTF t-shirts. See, DTF on a shirt. How it works, printing DTF. DTF t-shirt printing. See, like Ultimate Taste updated DTF t-shirt printing. Okay, so basically what you need to do in terms of SEO. All right, let's write it down. First of all, define the main keywords. Then always have your keywords in the video file. Have keywords in your description, in the title. Have keywords in your description. All right. Description is look here. Let's take a look at how you do not have any information in the description here. Okay, so let me just show you again as an example how it's done. Here, she has, are you ready to track your printing game? DTF. See, so she has those words: DTF, printing game, DTF transfers. She has those keywords, this metadata in the description because that's important for YouTube. Okay. Have your keywords in the description. Yeah. So SEO definitely critical fix needed here. Descriptions also, well, there's nothing here, so just start adding it. Now, how do you write descriptions? Very quickly, let's go through that. Description. Here. In the beginning, first of all, the first line should be the selling block. Well, okay. Here, actually, in your case, I think it needs to be a little bit done. First of all, you describe what your video is about using keywords, right? So that's actually what she does. If we go here, first of all, she's explaining what her video is about. Then here is the selling block. So links to designbattles.net. So basically to, to the website. Then she has links to other stuff, timestamps, and what's next. So basically, in the description, have links to your website. Have links to your other videos. Also, if you want to use timestamps, also add timestamps. She also uses hashtags. Hashtags and things are not really that important, honestly, and I don't want to overcomplicate things right now. I think that this is not really the problem. If we just take a look at this, tags overall, like at this stage, they are okay. Like I wouldn't be worried about that. And the last part we have, the last part of our audit is customization. So let's take a look at the customization of your channel. First of all, achievement matters. Let's start with avatar. I think that avatar should represent what the video is about. So it's advanced machinery, right? I would just have a logo. I would just have an AM logo on your, because here is just, it's just YouTube play button. But the videos, your channel is not about YouTube play button, right? So just have a nice, good looking logo. Customization. Have a logo on your avatar. So yeah, avatar needs fix. Banner. Nothing here. I would recommend changing the banner. Basically, in the banner, what do you need to have in the banner? I would just describe what your channel is about, like that. Well, here's like, hi, I'm shit. So this is the channel with 1.3 million subscribers. Hi, I'm this. My channel is about that. Okay, so basically what you need to do here is like, well, okay, you're of course a company. So let's take a look. Well, I don't actually have any companies examples. But basically, look, just have your logo and explain what your video is about, or what your channel is about. All right. If you can use something to build trust, so trust building, also put it in the thumbnail. All right. But basically, as you can see here, we have the person, the name of the person, helping, and what the channel is about. This is what you need to have. This is the must. Okay. The most important things. Okay. So banner also. Now, links. Okay. You need, I think, like, you need this. Visit this link should also will be in the links, so people can go directly to your website. You have links to other things, but overall, I would add link to the website. So have a logo on your avatar, change channel banner, add the link to your website in links, because you have links to other social medias, but not to your website. Usually link to is the next step of your funnel, should be a link to that. Description of the channel. Okay, this is good actually. This is good. Explains what the video is about, explains what the channel is about. Name and handle. Again, achievement matters. I think the channel is about advanced machinery, right? AIMCO-ZA. Achievement matters. All right. Okay, if this is the name, then this is okay. Home tab. Okay, channel trailer we see here. For you, videos, TV play, multiple playlists. I overall actually like it. One thing is that I would just change multiple playlists to playlist one by one, and I would think about, like, when we're thinking about a channel home tab. Wait, here. Channel home tab. Just go with this way, in a way that I actually want to show you one good example. Oh, here it is. No, here. I would recommend for you to create a playlist that will be basically about what you're, like, for the beginners. Like here, new here, start with this playlist, because you have a lot of videos. And it's hard to understand what videos people should watch, like TV play, multiple playlists. Create a playlist that will explain, like, hey, just create a playlist and put it here above everything, like videos, and here after that. Like, basically, if I'm new to your channel, what should I watch? Okay. So playlist can be improved. Home tab can be improved. Create a playlist with the with new here. Put playlist on the home tab. Everything else there is good. Now let's summarize everything here, right? So good can be improved. So script can be improved, but overall it's okay. Delivery can be improved, but overall it's okay. Thumbnails, overall I would say that those things needs to be fixed ASAP. Content strategy definitely needs to be fixed. I think this is the #1 reason why you're struggling to get views, really. Like, if in terms of priority, I would say that this is #1 thing. Thumbnails. Look, titles, the problem with titles is that this is because content strategy is a little bit wrong. That's why you struggle with titles. So titles overall, like, needs to be improved, and it can be better. But I think if you fix this, then this thing will be fixed automatically, really. Like, this editing also can be improved, but definitely not a critical fix. SEO critical fix needed, yeah, because there's no keywords there at all. Customization here. Lead generation. Well, lead generation is part of an extra package. But overall, if we take a look there, I would say that this can be critical fix needed, really, because you're selling too much in the video. On YouTube, it works in a way that you're giving more value and asking just to close in the bottom of funnel. Here, it's more like 1 3-minute video, and 1 minute in the end of the video is like selling, and people just don't like that. It just doesn't work this way. Okay, if we put it shortly. Filming, I think it's okay overall. Yeah, it can be improved, but overall, it's like, it's not the thing that you should be worried about. And description, well, you do not have any information in the description, so just start doing it. So it's critical fix. Yeah, so this is the, well, like if in terms of order, I would say content strategy is the most important thing that needs to be fixed now. Like topics of the videos. Thumbnail styles, SEO description, yeah, it's next really, like that, in this order. Filming overall is good. Script delivery. Here I would say titles first, then script, then editing, delivery, like that, customization, editing, delivery, and filming overall is good. But again, look, delivery is like almost here, you know. I think we should, if we just go it this way from the importance, then it should be this way. Like that. No, like thumbnails SEO. Oh, anyway, okay, you got the idea. So, this is the order. Reviewed everything basically, right? Reviewed your content, thumbnails, titles, SEO. Well, you didn't have any questions. And now action plan. So action plan is here. Those things that I wrote. 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 19, 21, 28, 32. 32 things to fix. Of course, again, we were not diving into, we were focusing on things that you need to fix now more than more on the things that needs to be improved. Yeah. But this is it. Look, action plan, you can find it in the description of the video. Just copy paste the document. Yeah, so let me know. What do you think about all this? Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll answer, no problem, because you haven't asked me any questions. So hard for me, you know, just let me know, okay, if everything is clear or not. If you have any questions after the review, something's not clear, let me know and I'll answer, no problem. All right. This review stays here. You can watch it today, tomorrow, in a week, in 6 weeks, in 6 months. As long as YouTube is there, this video will be here available for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Action plan in the description of the video. Yeah. One thing that I also wanted to ask you, okay, I actually just like, you're the first client that I tested this system where I'm just telling that, hey, this is good, this needs to be improved. So let me know, what do you think about this? If it was useful or not, like, you know, summarizing it this way. And should I include this in an action plan as a part of an audit? Because I'm just trying to figure it out, not really sure. You know, so right now you'll just get this, you know, action plan, copy paste it. But tell me if it was useful for you just to have, not like that, but maybe like as a table where I have all of those things and they are in this stage. Like if it's good, can be improved, critical fix needed. Okay, so maybe it will be helpful for you to also have this data. Okay, don't know, so just asking you. We'll be very grateful, you know, if you let me know, so I'll make my service even better. Okay, so this is it for today. My name is Nikita. I was going to help with your channel. I wish you luck and goodbye.